But I also want to hear what you guys' thoughts are on, your significant other having friends of the opposite sex, especially someone that they refer to as a best friend. If a man slash woman cheats on you or leaves you, it will be for an ex or a friend. You think so? Sometimes. I wouldn't say that all the time. People get cheated on like by random people all the time. People's significant other cheat on them with random people all the time that aren't their ex or a friend.
You're
What's good, gang? Hold on.
oh,
See this young folks issues as you get older, you mature and don't worry about this. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily true, Riri for life. Before I didn't have a problem, but that I learned the hard way a best friend is just another side chick. That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna let her speak, but that's what I'm saying. Again, let me say this again before she speaks. There are a lot of men and women that will gladly be in the friend zone for years upon end, all in hopes that one day that man or that woman allows them to like get through the door. And a lot of the time, these people that are in this friend zone, it hasn't been communicated that they're in a friend zone. They just one person just hasn't made a pass at the other person, and it's been like winging it this whole time, both ways. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a maturity thing and an age thing. Cause like a lot of the time, and I'm gonna say this last thing before she speaks. A lot of the times, that person that's supposed to be the best friend or supposed to be the friend, if given the opportunity to sleep with that other person, it's a 90 to 95% chance that they'll like execute on that opportunity. So is that person really a friend? Anyways, go ahead, gang. What's your thoughts on this?
okay. So let's start because it's a level of question. So let's start with the topic at hand, with him deciding not to want to talk to the girl because he realized that she had a best friend and it made him uncomfortable or whatever reason. He had all rights to remove immediately because it would have been wrong for him to wait and get more closer to her and still have that same issue and not express how he felt about it. So no, it wasn't insecure and it's not controlling. He saw something that he didn't like, he moved around, which a lot of people should do more often. Now, about the best friend of the opposite sex, me personally, I'm gonna say this one more time. Me personally, if I meet a guy, he already got a girl best friend, I'm gonna just wait until I'll give people the benefit of the doubt until you prove me wrong. Like, if this your girl best friend, of course I'm gonna be watching y'all. Of course, she gotta be cool with me too. Now, if she ain't cool with me and just cool with you, it's giving red flags. Cause bitch, why she want to be my friend? Cause I'm your girlfriend. What y'all got going on? But that's a different story. But I really don't. I don't be into that. Like, and then another, no, the last thing is what kills me is for women and men that sit around knowing that this person don't see them like that, but they willing to just stay their friend or pretend, because it's actually pretending at this point. Pretend to be their friend, knowing they damn that deep in love with these people. Like you only hurting yourself at the end. Like you're really only hurting yourself. Now I understand I'm gonna just stick around till they change their mind because it does happen. People start seeing you in the same way, and now y'all together, y'all happy living y'all like best life. Okay, cool, but that's not all the time. That's not all the time.
Someone in the comments asked this, and I want to ask you this as well. So, you said, you being someone that you said you don't really mind your significant other having, a female best friend. What are the boundaries that exist within that friendship? Because again, this is his best friend, right? This is his female best friend. So can they hang out alone? Can they go to a concert or wherever, like them two was? Like, what are the boundaries? Like, can she call him whenever, like whatever hour of the day?
No,
Like,
come on now. Respect. It got to be respect. Of course, boundaries. Like if I know, okay, for example, if my guy best friend now have a girlfriend, and I'm used to, like, our relationship. I'm gonna know my boundaries. Okay, you have a girlfriend, I respect your girlfriend, I respect your relationship. So of course I'm not gonna be calling you at wee hours of the night. And then I still expect us to hang out. And if she wanna hang out, then cool, bring her too. But like hanging out, I really wouldn't mind that either. The only thing I don't fucking like is that don't be telling your best friend about our business or anybody else. Like that's the key part. That gives a lot of people wrong because they want to express their relationships to their best friend, and I think like that's I don't like that.
You just said that if your male best friend was to get in a relationship, that you would still expect y'all to hang out with each other.
If we've been best friends for decades, yeah, fuck. Cause when she leave, bitch, you gonna be crying to me on my shoulder. And what I'm supposed to be, it's okay, best friend. Just find you another bitch that's gonna break your heart. No, I expect you to be a loyal friend to me, like I'm a loyal friend to you. Just we have boundaries. We have an understanding. I know you got a girlfriend, so of course I would never cross those boundaries of trying to like make her uncomfortable any type of way. So it depends. Like people need to know how to be friends. A lot of people don't know how to be friends these days. That's the problem. If I don't want to be a friend to somebody that's the opposite sex and he tends to get a girlfriend, of course I'm gonna respect his boundaries. Oh, okay. If he tell me like, oh, she uncomfortable with you doing this or doing that, of course I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna give you all space you need. But at the same time, if we're best friends, just like a female, baby, it's I feel like it's the same thing. Just learn how to be friends. I feel like men and women don't know how to be friends. Like for some reason they just collapse. Like it's no such way of a male and a female can be genuine friends.
All right. Okay. So, two questions. You just stated that you expect to still be hanging out with this man. So, two questions. If those are your expectations, every time that you hang out with this man, do you expect his significant other to be hanging out with y'all, or do y'all want y'all to be exclusive? And then, secondly, I want you to put the shoes on your own feet, okay? So you are in a relationship with a man, and your man has this quote unquote female bestie, and she's on the same type of time as you. She still expects to be hanging out with her male best friend of however many years. And this woman is an attractive woman. Are you going to allow your man to like just go hang out with this woman? Like, you're gonna literally just be like, are you gonna literally just be allow him to be like, hey, Devon, I'm going to hang out with Erica. Like, we about to go do a sip and paint, and then after the sip and paint, we're gonna go bowling, and then after bowling, we're gonna go like do a light dinner. Are you going to
Okay, now
allow
you
that?
adding too much with light dinners and stuff like that. But I'm gonna ask you a question. Hold on. What y'all need candles for? What is the candles for? Okay, now let me explain. So, like I said before, if the girlfriend wants to hang out, I have no problem. Like she can come. If she have to be included every time we hang out, that's fine. If we hang out by ourselves like we've been doing, that's fine. Like I don't, me personally, like I said, me personally, I'm not saying this for all women that thinks this way. Me personally, I feel like if a man's going to cheat, he's going to do it regardless. If it's his best friend, the bitch next door, the male lady that comes every Wednesday, it don't matter. So if he feel like he want to cheat on me, it could be the closest thing to him or the furthest thing to him. He's gonna do it regardless. So me stressing and worrying about, oh, he probably sleep with his best friend. Whatever's in the dark is gonna come to the light. So me stressing about it is like, what's the use? If this your best friend that you said for years, especially if I'm new to the relationship, because let's remember, he said he's been friends with this person for this many years. Okay, the whatever's in the dark gonna come to the light. But that's just me, cause I don't got that much care in the world to be stressing. Like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it regardless. It's gonna come out.
Wow. Okay, let me ask you this. If a man, no, let me ask you specifically. If you found a man to be physically attractive, why in the world would that man become your best friend and not ultimately become your boyfriend?
Because he
What
attractive
what
don't
what would stop
mean
what would stop y'all from being in a intimate relationship with each other to only being platonic friends?
okay. So just because he look good don't mean he can just automatically be my man. I need to see where your mindset at. I want to know where your goals at. Like, can we have communication between us? Like, it have to be a lot of more things just because he fine. Like I know a lot of fine people and they don't have the best personality. They don't got the burst communication. Most of them times it's really, got fucked up mindsets. Just because you look good on me, you need to be my man. So if I have a friend that looks good, I'm not gonna go off. And even if the connection is good, it's just some things about me. I'm picky when it comes to people I want to be in a relationship with. I don't just go off, oh yeah, he found our communication good, let's be together. Like sometimes that's not even worth it because our friendship is more important than us trying to become more than what we need to be. That's just me though.
Right. Okay, I hear that and I understand that, but at the same time, don't we hear a lot of like married couples say, or even people that are in relationships, don't we hear them say like, oh, we started off as friends and then we started, we became close friends. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, we were in a relationship with each other. Like, don't we see that happen all the time?
Does happen. That's what I said. Like shit, if my man future wife is not me and this is best friend, then so fucking be it. Like maybe I don't know. That's how the world works, Noble. Like, but yes, I see it all the time, but it don't always happen like that. Like the guy best friends I have, they are attractive, but them whores. They're a bunch of whores. Maybe if they weren't a bunch of whores, maybe I consider them. But I know them. They tell me everything. Like, and that's another thing. You be knowing someone so much that you be like, yeah, you got some red flags that I just can't overlook, even though you're my best friend and I'll support you. But yeah.
Someone in the comments said, men and women know how to be friends. They just don't know how to communicate new feelings. Okay.
So exactly. Whoever said that, exactly.
Jiggy J Mad. So, okay. So, listen. Okay. Let me put it like this to y'all. If a man and woman communicate to each other, that if both of them communicate to each other that they find each other physically attractive, and I don't know, one person makes a pass to another person, or let's say they both make passes at each other, bro, at that point a line has been crossed. So being that a line has already been, so for example, me and Divine find each other physically attractive. I make a pass at her, she rejects me. Or she makes a pass at me and I reject her. One person has already communicated or insinuated that they want to be more than friends with the other person. So if one person has already communicated to the other person that they want to be more than friends, but that other person rejected them, if that person says, okay, I know you rejected me, but let's just be friends now, why would you still look at that person as a friend? When they've already communicated to you that they want to be more than friends.
I'm sad, Ian. I learned that like when I'm young. I hate saying younger days like I'm so fucking old. But like it's this guy who actually was my best friend until he started like expressing his emotions for me. Like he always been in love with me since we was in 7th grade. And I'm like, well, it got weird because now I can't lay on your shoulder and don't think you want to feel on my booty after. Like now I can't hold your hand like I hold my bitch's hand, and now I feel like you want to do more to me. Like it does get weird. So after you cross the line, then yeah, it's really hard to become friends with somebody who actually kind of. I mean, some people is able to be like, okay, I can accept rejection and I accept that you don't want to be with me no more, and they still can be cool, but it's not many. It's not many. And I saw a comment asking like if they got a chance to hit. I don't talk about those type of things with my friends. Like if you're not a female, we not talk about sexual things. Or I'm like, oh, if I wasn't your best friend, would you do this? That's high school as hell. Like that's actually picking and looking for something more than what is actually going on. I'm not doing that.
Let's be real though. Let's be real. We're having a real conversation. Okay, but for both men and women, physical attraction is what initially draws people to one another. Most people are not going to be communicating with someone that they don't find to be physically attractive. So more times than not, numbers are not going to be exchanged. Social medias are not going to be exchanged. There's not going to be any conversation across social media if one person doesn't find the other person to be, or if they don't find each other to be physically attractive. Do you agree or disagree with me on that?
Wait, repeat that one more time.
Okay. Essentially what I'm saying is physical attraction is what initially draws people to one another. Yes or no?
Yes, I'm very shallow. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't like ugly people.
I don't think that's shallow though. That's just the truth at the end of the day. Like I said, most people.
When it comes to females, though, it's not just with males. With females, I love being friends with pretty bitches. Like if I think you're pretty and you dress nice, I want to be your friend. But that's just how I am.
Someone, one second. Someone in the comments said, he said, hey Miss Cass, how you doing? He said that's the big problem. People stay going off this person fine, this person look good. What are they supposed to go off of? That's what I want to know.
In a year, of course, you're gonna go off looks because
Right.
that's all you have right at the moment is looks. So of course,
That's what I'm saying. No, Jiggy J mad. No one's saying that is what keeps people together, because you can find someone super villain. My brother, thank you for the money gun. Appreciate you, brother. You can go off. You can go off the damn. People can find each other. Go get in the pool, there, Miss Cass. People can find someone to be physically attractive, and when that person starts talking, like especially women, a lot of women have what I like to call the ick. Like they can easily be turned off by something a man says or something a man does. So despite the fact that they find that man to be physically attractive, they're not going to want anything to do with that man anymore. But what we can't be disingenuous and try to make it seem like initial interaction, initial conversation between men and women is not like based off of physical attraction. Like we can't do that.
part of it. Yeah, that is part of it. It ain't the whole thing, but it is part of it.
What does someone's looks got to do with how good of a friend they are?
Because me personally, I could see a fine man and then he'll start talking, and not say his grill is messed up, but he'll just start talking, and I'd be like, it's giving me, you know that like in high school you got the finest man, like the popular guy, but they dumb as rocks type shit. Yeah, that's what it gives.
My closest friends are the complete opposite of me, and it has nothing to do with looks. Bro, everyone in the comments, Miss Tasha, come up here and speak about this. Everyone, all the men and the women in the comments right now that are trying to make it seem like men and women don't interact with each other, their initial interaction is not based off of physical attraction. You just being disingenuous.
And plus, you got to think about the setting too, Noble. Like, where's they meeting these people at? Like, are you meeting them in school? Are you meeting them at work? Sometimes you can't catch people like personality just a bit, depending on where you at. So it ain't always just off looks right off back. It depends on what environment are you in when you meet this person.
Okay. Look. Okay, we can try to factor that in, but at the end of the day, even if I don't know, damn it, I don't know. We was at a cookout. We were at a cookout, and we just so happened to be amongst the same group, and we were just participating in a conversation. So we were participating in the same conversation, and I don't know, your personality may have been giving good vibes or whatever, but at the end of the day, if I don't find you to be physically attractive, that conversation is going to start and end right there. There's not going to be no exchange of numbers. There's not going to be no exchange of social media. Like, what are we talking about?
That is true.
What man goes up to a woman in public that he doesn't find physically attractive and starts trying to have a conversation with her, and vice versa? What percentage of women are approached by a man that they don't deem to be physically attractive, and gives that man her number, gives that man her social media, gives that man any information about her to where he can contact her and continue conversation? Like, what are we talking about?
That when you put it like that, yeah.
What are we talking about? G, what's up?
Yo, what's going on with y'all? How y'all doing?
We doing all right, brother. Hey, you've been saying some things I agree with, but you done made a left turn on me, man. You got to explain what you're talking about to me. You done made a left turn on me, bro. You done made a left turn on me, bro. You got to explain what you're talking about to me.